Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com, and for the past 15 years or so, the name Quick has been increasingly seen on boats of well-known brands all over the world. We first saw the Italian company's Quick windlasses, which were adopted by both American and offshore companies. Quick also makes bow thrusters, battery chargers and inverters, water heaters, marine lighting, windlasses, and other nautical equipment, and is a supplier to dozens of the best-known boat builders in the world. In 2016, it started making the Quick Gyro. Quick's MC2X brand of 6 DC and 11 AC powered gyro stabilizers is now getting traction in the recreational market and is poised to become an international option for stabilization since it broke into the North American market in 2019. There are a number of important reasons for consumers to consider a Quick MC2X gyro. While Quick says its gyros reduce roll by up to 95%, one of the big differentiating factors that separates the Quick gyros from the competition is that these gyros are air-cooled where others are water-cooled. This allows for natural dissipation of heat, and that creates significant advantages. With air cooling, the required maintenance is significantly reduced since there's no intrusion of salt or brackish water into the system to create corrosion. Further, there are no through-hull seacocks, hoses, and fittings to worry about. There is no raw water pump, no heat exchanger, and no pump and hoses for the closed system coolant or expansion tank. Because there are many fewer parts, there's much less to go wrong, wear out, or need to be replaced. And because the Quick gyro system is not vacuum sealed, it can be serviced right in the boat with no need for dismantling. Then there's the benefit of the installation phase. Most notably, no holes in your boat, so no added expense of a haul out. Quick gyros take up less space and can be placed in more locations. All of this means easier installs on new builds and much easier installation in the aftermarket. These gyros also spool up much quicker than the competition. For the smaller DC units, they stabilize in 8 minutes and max RPM is in 10. The medium-sized units will stabilize in about 18 minutes. Larger models reach full RPM in as little as 24 minutes as opposed to the 45 minutes we're used to in competitive units. But stabilization actually begins with the large Quick gyros at 80% of the max RPM in about 20 minutes according to the manufacturer. Then there's the horizontal axis design. This distributes the weight of the rotating flywheel over several bearings on both ends of the flywheel shaft instead of having all the weight of a vertical flywheel just on the bottom bearings. For that reason, Quick can have a larger flywheel and less speed, which means less heat produced. Now the air-cooled aspect makes even more sense. But what about installation in those hot engine rooms? Well, if temps exceed 131 degrees Fahrenheit, an engine room rarity, then the system deregulates itself to 80% of max RPM. The systems are effortless to use and are all controlled right through all your MFDs, a simple 5-inch touchscreen, or a smartphone or tablet that even records data and reports the reduction percentage. Most important to consumers is that Quick's service network is the largest and most widespread in the world, with support in over 110 countries and counting. With ease of installation and lower maintenance, these gyros typically cost about 20% less than competitors. Gyros are relatively new to the market, but like the joystick, they've found their place in mainstream and are becoming a feature on more and more new builds. Now Quick is gaining traction in the US. It may have turned its gyro system on its side, but it may turn the stabilization industry on its head.